Welcome guys to the top shaders of Minecraft. This video will cover shaders from the 1.7.10 edition of Minecraft. I recently bought a new computer and it is quite crazy, and I want to test its boundaries. I want to see how it goes and create an interesting, unique Minecraft video, which is quite hard to make nowadays with all these new YouTubers. I'll be featuring 5 ultra realistic shaders and one that claims to be a lagless shader, catering for the users that don't have the system requirements to run a normal shader. I'm trying to please everyone, and that is a bit of an undertaking, but hopefully I will accomplish somewhat of the best video for the top shaders of Minecraft. Let's see what I can produce. Jumping straight into it, you can see a side-by-side comparison of all the 6 shaders I'll be micro-reviewing. My favorite one currently, will throw up some numbers 1 to 6, and my favorite one currently is number 2. It's bright, vivid, and sort of stands out from the rest. Now, if you look at number 4, that sort of section is the lagless shader, and you can see it is a lot less sort of graphic intensive than the other 5. Now, the other 5 shaders are all downloaded on Ultra, and if you could have the option of depth of field, I did download that version. So these are possibly the best shaders for Minecraft, for the entire sort of version of Minecraft, for the entirety of Minecraft. These are the best shaders, and I'm going with number 2 as the best shader. You tell me what number you think. Now, going more in depth into this shader, it's called the Sildur's Shaders. Now, this one was actually created to add shadows, dynamic lighting, weaving grass, or I should say waving grass, leaves and water to the game. Now, it also kept in mind all graphics cards, computers, and including Macs. So I know there has been a little bit of turbulence between these sort of shaders and Macs. They haven't been really working out. Well, this one fine-tunes and actually specifically creates a Mac version for the shader, so it will actually fine-tune it and optimize it for your Macintosh system. Now, this one is a great overall shader. It isn't the best. This is the actual ultra quality settings for this shader. It is one of the better ones, but not the best shader. There isn't any major bugs with this shader. I haven't seen any water flickering or land mass flickering, glitching, bugging, which the other shaders have been producing. Now, this shader is called the Too Much Effects shader, simply because the mod developer wanted to actually create a mystical fantasy feeling that creates a very dense atmosphere, and what he would do is create sort of the over simulation or stimulation of brightness and the sun rising, and all these, you gotta keep in mind, have been taken at the same time and on the same flight path, so they have the identical sort of images presenting to themselves in the exact same of time. So all the brightness and all the stuff is at the sunrise, which I believe is the best time to look at shaders, and you can see that it is a very nice shader. There is few flickering going on in the beginning, and right even now you see a few blocks flicker, but not as bad as the other mods have been flickering. So this one is probably my favorite shader. Now, this is a very interesting shader. This is called Paolo's Lagless Shader, and it is for the people that don't have the best computer and want to have sort of the shader effect in Minecraft installed on their computer and witness what amazing things that this mod can produce. Now, upon reviewing it, it is substantially worse than all the ultra shaders, but that is understandable. You need to think this is for a low quality computer, and for that, it is a great shader for a low quality computer, but I don't recommend it if you don't need to have it installed. I definitely recommend you try another one. It has really weird flickering shadow systems that haven't been really worked out yet and have been really sort of blobby, and as you can probably even tell by my shadow, it is kind of blobby, but it is alright. But then again, if you're playing it, it's crazy. I don't recommend it. This one is the classic. It's the Sonic Aether's Unbelievable Shaders. Now, I had some actual gripes with this one. It sort of stopped working. I had to edit a few files, and I finally got it to work. Now, it is really resource intensive. It is very laggy. It puts a strain on your computer, but it has its upsides as well. It looks really nice. I wouldn't say it's the best shader. I definitely think number 2, and that was the Too Many Effects shader, was the best shader for sort of the cinematic effects, but this one does give a similar effect almost to a different sort of varying degree with the brightness of the sun and all sorts of different things. The clouds are also important to notice. They're really realistic, and I love clouds that have realism in them, so big plus. Now I use this shader for everyday Minecraft play. It's called the RRE36 shader. Now this is by the user that's named after the user that's created it, and it is simply fascinating. Although there are a few bugs in it, as you can see, it is sort of flashing, and that drives me insane after playing Minecraft for a while. You really get annoyed by it, and I wanted to get rid of it. That's why I installed the TME mod, Too Much Effects, and sort of took its place. But this one is again another beautiful shader, and it definitely deserves to be in the top shaders video. It is simply magnificent. And one thing I want to tell you, the water, take a look at the water just down there in that rock pool. It is simply spectacular, and a definitely nice ultra HD shader for Minecraft. This is the Kuda shader. It's been around for 2 years now, so pretty much since the birth of the shader. It's been one of the first shader packs that has been released. Now it actually features quite a bit of leniency towards computers. Now it has a light version all the way up and scaled up to the ultra version. Now I want to remind you, I've been using the ultra versions for all these shaders, which definitely do have different sort of scaling systems or different levels of texturing and sort of quality. So you can have basic, light, medium and ultra. I've always installed ultra to get the sort of best look for this video, and that's why my computer is kind of struggling. It was a really interesting learning curve to see the boundaries of my computer and what I can push it to, and I was surprised. I thought it could do a little bit more for the sort of, I don't know, maybe I'm giving it too high of an expectation. It's 1080p, 60 frames a second. I'm running shaders. I've got, I'm recording. I've got, oh, it was crazy. I was playing music and I was recording. I was doing a lot. The computer was working hard for itself. I just want to mention my Instagram account. It's called iPod Mail Geographic, and I feature a lot of flora and fauna from Australia. You can see all different types of birds, reptiles, insects. Now if you fancy that, definitely go check it out. It's worth your while, and all these photos are taken by me, so you know it's by me. I didn't steal these photos. I took these photos. I've seen that bird. I've seen that. I've seen this. They're real. They're mine. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. This has been the top shaders video, and I definitely have diced and sliced all the shaders of this mod, and in one weird wacky video I have decided that the Too Many Effects mod is the best shader for Minecraft for version 1.7.10. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.